Stay away from them boys. They not worth it.
Like a glance from the past, you can see the dark. In the frame, you're the poster on the wall. My dream.
Hey y'all. So we're gonna talk about college athletes, like the college athlete experience, because this is my 4th year in college, so that's what I think I should talk about. So, and like what to expect, what's gonna happen. It happens to everybody, so like nobody has a perfect college experience. You might graduate, but that don't mean it was perfect, if we're being honest. So first thing I want to talk about is the team that you pick. So when you're going on your visits, when you get in offers and you start going on your visits and stuff, make sure the team that you go to fits for you. Don't listen to them try to sell you on all these different teams and try to basically like make you feel like that's the team for you. Go up in there, ask questions, ask people on campus what they feel about the school, if you should come to the school, things like that. Don't just listen to the coach and the players, because their job is to sell the school to you. Their job is to make sure you come to their school and you leave with a good taste in your mouth about the school. Even if they're lying, they still lie. So they still lie. Even if they're lying, they lie. You can go to that school and be miserable, and because you didn't do your research, basically. So the next thing is, like, when you actually get to the school that you choose, make sure you have a relationship with the coach and the players, because that's the main thing. If you don't have a relationship with the coach and the players, then you're gonna have a hard time at the school. Like, if you don't get to know your teammates, if they don't get to know you, if y'all don't have a certain basically like respect level and understanding of who each other is, you're gonna have a hard time. For me, my freshman year, I had a very hard time because basically people didn't understand me and I wasn't trying to understand them. Like, I just wanted to play basketball, and I realized that is not what it's all about. It's really a business. You got to realize that college sports is all about business. It's not about playing, not playing. It's really about them making money off of you, basically. I know personally that people can be terrible coaches and have a job. But like I was saying, my freshman year, I came in, I was all state, all region, all area, not all American. I could if I had a better coach in high school, but that's talk for another time. But I was all of that. I had 18, I was scoring 20 points a game before we went to playoffs, but I was scoring 18 points a game. I forgot how many steals, rebounds, but when I got my 1,000 points, I had 31 points and 19 rebounds. So I had double-double. And let me tell you right now, when you go to college, nothing you did in high school matters. You did all that work, right? All them dribbling drills, all of them shooting drills, every single day, none of it matters. It gotta matter to you. If it doesn't matter to you, it's not gonna matter to nobody else. You can't go to college and let somebody else take what you worked for, basically. You gotta make something new. You gotta start doing more dribbling drills. You gotta start doing more shooting drills. Because when you get to school, like, everybody can do what you do. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, when I went to school, I felt like I was better than all of them. I was like, this is high school. I was like, I'm finna play. I'm definitely getting my playing time. But it's not like that. It's all about politics. So I didn't get to play my freshman year because it was people in front of me that the coach thought was better. And that's fine. Now I know it's fine. Back then I was upset. I was depressed. But I wish I had realized it was a business and possibly could have transferred or something like that, but you live and you learn. The next thing I want to talk about is your personality versus everybody else. So my personality is, I'm like standoffish, I'm a loner. I don't like to talk all the time. Like, the people in my school, they like to talk all the time. Oh my goodness. I like to be by myself. I don't like to train with nobody. I like to train by myself. I've always been like that. And it doesn't have nothing to do with the person. It don't have nothing to do with me not liking nobody. I just don't like being around people all the time. Like, I can be by myself. I'm cool with it. But my teammates just thought I was mean and stuff like that. They didn't understand that that's just how I am. They started to understand though. Like, they started to get it. That's just JP. That's what they said. It's just JP. It is just me. But you can't let nobody take who you are from you. Like, that's what I did my junior year. I kind of let people keep saying like she don't want to be around us, blah blah, and I let that mess up who I really am. Like I started trying to be around people more and stuff like that. That's just not for me, because as soon as I start being around people, I start getting aggravated, irritated, and it just shows. And that's just not for me. Like it's like fake, and I don't want to be fake. I want to be me. When I see you, I see you. When we see each other, we're gonna have a good time. And when that time is up, time is up. But yeah, so next thing I want to talk about is the games and practice. So the only way for you to get to the court is to show it at practice. I showed it at practice every single day my freshman year, and I still didn't get to the court. But one of the things I know I did wrong my freshman year was I let it get to me that I wasn't having enough playing time. Like I wasn't able to play the game that I wanted to play because of the coaching style and the way that this team played. So like I let it change me, and I wish I never had to did that. So my advice to y'all is to never change your game, no matter what nobody says, no matter what the coach or the players think. Don't change your game. Keep being you. Keep on playing how you play, because eventually it's gonna come. Like it's gonna come, and you're gonna get on that court. You just gotta keep on grinding. Like you gotta keep going. Do not give up. Do not let that thing get in your head called give up. I promise you, I was there. I've been there for 3 years. It's my 4th year, and I can't stand basketball because of the mindset I had in the beginning. I wish I had never had a thought like that. I promise you, do not give up on yourself. And nothing in life, don't give up. The next thing I want to talk about is being depressed, because I feel like for every college athlete, and probably everybody in college who's not even an athlete, I feel like we all tend to get a little depressed at times because we can't control what's going on. We don't have our mama and daddy there no more. Like even the people that live 5 minutes from down the street from their parents, you still in college. Like it's not the same as in high school. You don't have mom and daddy holding your hand all the time. They might hold your hand a little bit more than everybody else that's out of state and 3, 4, 5 hours away, but you still got to grow up. So my advice to you is to get out your room. What I did was I've always just stayed in my room, stayed away from people, and I just put myself in a big hole. Like I would cry, I wouldn't eat anything, and it's mainly because I wasn't getting playing time and I wasn't feeling like the player that I used to be, because I let people take my game from me. I let people take it from me, and I advise you not to do that. Once again, do not let nobody take away what you work hard for. Like if you work hard for it, keep working hard for it. It's gonna come eventually. Do not get depressed. That's the worst thing you can do. You already have your classes, you got workouts, you got 2 workouts, maybe 3. You got classes, you got film, you got train. You got to go to the trainer if you hurt. Like you got too much going on to be depressed. Go get out your room, go sit in the common area, go sit somewhere, go be with teammates or something. Don't be depressed. Make a friend. What I do is I always be on the phone with my parents or somebody from back home. I had a boyfriend, but that's not good. Like my advice to you is to just open up. That's the next thing I was gonna talk about. Opening up. Like some people have different personalities, but sometimes it just gets too hard. It just gets too hard, and you can't do it alone. You really can't. Like me and my friends and I, like we're the same. Like we be closed off to ourselves and things like that. But we understand each other. But when we see each other, we have stuff to talk about. And she's one person I can open up to, but we both are like that. Like we close ourselves in, but she's better than me with opening up. I don't open up at all, but I suggest y'all to open up, because that's the worst thing. That's one of the worst things I ever done, is close myself off, because I let everything build up. Then when I break down, and it's bad. So just open up and talk to somebody. It don't matter. I talk to my trainers. Sometimes I've been to my coach, like even when me and my coach was going through stuff, like he know, and if you see this, you know. But even if we were going through stuff and stuff, like he's helped me. I can't even lie. He's helped me get through some things. He's get me get through death of family members, me feeling inadequate, anything. Like I've been able to talk to my coaches. I've been able to talk to my teammates, Lauren, all of them. Like she's my teammate, Lauren and Mercedes. If I didn't have them, I would probably not have gotten through school. I promise you. If I didn't have my teammates, I would not have gotten through school. I promise you. Another thing, stay away from them boys. They're not worth it. I promise you, they're not worth it. Some people find the love of their life at their school, but you probably won't. I'm just being honest. Like, you gonna hear from everybody, but you're hearing it from me now. Stay away from them boys, especially the ones on the basketball team. Cause you know what? Your teammates from last year, they were talking to them too. And then the friend that you just made, they talked to them too. Probably, you know, with them too, but I'm just trying to help you out. The best thing you can do is leave them boys alone, especially on the basketball. So if you play basketball, leave the basketball boys alone. If you play soccer, leave the soccer boys alone. If you play baseball, softball, leave the baseball boys alone. Go find you a different team or something. Or find you a team at another school. Leave them boys alone. They not good for you. They just gonna stress you out, have you in your bed crying. They gonna have you crying because you gonna think, oh my God, I thought he wanted me, but he wanted you. Yeah, he want both of y'all actually. Just leave him alone. The next thing is transportation. Even if you got a car, you might not want to drive. I don't be want to drive even though I got a car. So like, find you somebody that is okay with driving, because sometimes it just gas money gets short, but somebody got it, but you just don't got it. I don't know why I put that in here, but I just felt like that was important. Campus life. So as a student athlete, you want to do the things that you see everybody else doing, and you really can, honestly. If you can prioritize it, you can do it. Like, okay, let me tell you, my freshman year, I thought I could hang with the seniors, but I couldn't. I was tired. We had Sunday practice sometimes, and we would be out all night, and we would be having fun. And the next day I was done, and they was up practicing like it wasn't nothing. I couldn't do it. I stopped. I had to stop because that was just, no, that was too much for me. I couldn't do that. Like, so I advise you, if you have fun, just, I ain't telling you not to have fun, but have fun. Just be able to separate fun from work, because this is your job now. Sports is your job when you go to school. Don't make it a job, make it a fun job, but it's still your job. Another thing is, sometimes your professors don't want to work with you. They don't care about you having basketball games and stuff like that. So we made it to the championship, and some of our teachers didn't care about us making it that far. We had to skip class, we had to skip assignments, so they made it hard for some people. I know some of my teachers tried to make it hard for me, but I just stayed. I wasn't complacent. Don't be complacent if you play sports. And if you play sports and doing college, don't get complacent. Like, don't wait so long to do your work, because you're gonna be tired. You're not gonna want to do that work. I ain't want to do it. I still don't want to do it. I gotta go back. This is my last year, and I gotta go to law school still. But I'm done with sports. But don't get complacent. That's the worst thing you can do. I'm telling you. The assignments, they pile up, and that 11:59 due date, that 11:59 time when you got to turn that paper in, that homework in, it's gonna come up quick. Tell me. Better listen. The next thing I want to talk about is food. Make sure you eat, especially if you're gonna practice. I still do it, and I'm 21. Make sure you eat. Like, I done been about passed out a whole bunch of times because I be forgetting to eat. I be having so much going on, and some people's majors, what some people are studying in school is different from others. Like, college gonna be hard either way, but some people's college is harder than others. And I'm in political science. I'm a pre-law major, so like, I'm trying to be a lawyer. My classes are all papers. That's all I do, and I be stressed out. My head be hurting so bad. I be forgetting to eat sometimes. When the finals come around, I don't eat. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't do that. Make sure you eat. Make sure you eat before practice. Make sure you eat, because it's gonna help you throughout your day. Make sure you have somebody do your hair. I go to a PWI, and don't nobody at my PWI retwist locks. I had to wait till my junior year when my teammate came for somebody to retwist my locks, but I retwist my own hair. I don't let nobody touch my head, because you don't want to be walking around, you know, with your head nappy, or, you know, I don't know how y'all talk. I'm gonna say nappy because that's what I'll say. But just make sure y'all have y'all stuff together. You already sad, class is already gone. The least you can do is be cute. You probably can't get your nails done. We in college, you can't afford it sometimes. But the least you can do is be cute. Have your hair done. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. I just want y'all to be confident Love yourself. Don't be depressed. Make sure you eat. Make sure you have a relationship with your teammates and your coaches. Make sure you have a relationship with your teachers, because when them finals come up, when game time come up, you're going to need a relationship with your teachers. You're going to need for them to know, I'm here, I'm there. I need your help with this. I need your help with this. Can we have a meeting to talk about this assignment? You're going to need that. Because it's going to be a time where everything's just too hard. It's just too much. But yeah, this is my big girl talk, and I hope y'all liked it. If y'all want another one, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all.
Like a glance from the